Well, ain't this a writer time? Hey everybody, this is Retrokid Reviews, not as the real Nerf Red Hood, doing my Batman Forever video, mainly because Jason is studying the Seal music video. I'm not even kidding, like, are you done yet, Jason? Bah! Something. Like, he's trying to, like, avoid it for, like, copyright reasons, and can you tell I got bad hair yet? Anyway. So in between that and, we finally got a memory card for the camera, so that's a channel update right there on housekeeping. This is my quick double reviews of the first episodes of Rider Time Kamen Ryuki. I don't know the full subtitle, so I'm going to put that in the description or the title of the video. And Kamen Shinobi. Also, Rules of the Road. I have both episode 2s of this limited mini-series out of the way. And can I just say they're both better than Geno just in general? So yeah, Geno report while I'm here. There's going to be an Agito episode, subbing pretty soon, I think later this week. So I'll probably have an Agito thoughts on it. That'd be pretty cool. I have a cool idea, with, my SH Rewards, Agito. For those who are new to the channel, I've always made him like a more memory loss version of him. If anyone hasn't seen Kamen Agito, I highly recommend it, along with Kuga as like a pairing of the two. That being said, for Ryuki, I have not seen a single episode of the series when it was new, when it was out, because when it was new, I was basically in middle school. I'm pretty much the youngest, I think, Ryuki fan in a while. There might have been younger who got the Dragonite releases of the belts. That's a whole other story there, localization-wise and adapting it here in the West. So, in preparation for the finale of this miniseries, I have the entire series subs from TV Nihon. I'm not putting a link in the description for the downloads. Please look it up yourself. I just want to avoid copyright at all costs. And given what I've seen so far in episode 1 and 2, I'm halfway done with episode 2. I kind of paused it for this vlog. Pretty good stuff. I don't remember every single anti-writer's names. There are more than one evil writer, including the opposite of Ryuki. There's a minor spoiler there. The snake-like one that's kind of a serial killer, if I remember correctly, from the Drive V Cinemas. He's really good. Like, that's a great writer. I would love to see him in his prime during Ryuki if there was any at all change, because so far it kind of looks like there was, not by much. Ryuki themselves, both the original and the black one, is played by the same actor, obviously. I think the plot twist is that it was set during, I think, the Ryuki episodes of Geno, because if I remember correctly, the dominant Ryuki of that episode was Black Ryuki, who was still tormenting him. And maybe that episode's like right after this series, this mini-series. It probably takes place after. Then again, both Gates and Sogo, aka Geno, said that that this is another Ryuki. Then again, that's basically the monster type for pretty much all past writers becoming Kaijins in Geno. So again, continuity's a little off there. That being said, it's a good start, and for those who don't know the premise of Ryuki, it's basically Highlander with card games on motorcycles. Yes, the joke is very much real. Card for those who don't know, thank me later. Like I said, most of this entire series revolves around not only the new writers, there actually is a new writers in the Ryuki series, miniseries. All the returning favorites are there, except for Femme, their only female writer, and probably with good reason, probably because she'll probably get killed again. Again, minor spoiler, and it's pretty much more of a trope that it was going to happen. I won't tell you what episode or where, for the sake of just watching it yourself and still getting pissed at Shurikura, even to this day, for pretty much all female writers in general, so leave it at that. So, premise this time around, everyone has memory loss except for the evil writers. I believe just the one for now. Don't know if everyone's getting their memories back just yet, but given that it's a miniseries, they're probably going to wrap it up pretty quickly. Overall, so far, if I had to rate this miniseries just on their first episode, it's about an 8. It's got me interested in Ryuki. That's pretty much the big reason why it's got an 8. The reason why it's not a full 10 for legacy Ryuki fans out there, I have not seen the show. I've seen everyone's reviews of it over the years, even from Easy Riders back when he was starting out. And that's about how I am with it. So I'll rewatch the series, see what's going on there, if there's any context I missed. I know there were some awesome memes at the time that was, I think, referenced in episode 1. I'm gonna have to rewatch it to make sure. Like, there was a fish meme popping around, so I'll figure that out as time goes on. Speaking of another writer time, yeah, on to the future writer himself, Kamen Shinobi, who is played by, I think, the Sixth Ranger during the Ninja. And oh dear God, he is a better writer show we should have watched instead of Jino. That's going to be the theme for a lot of the future writers going forward, because I think Kikai is a bit of a downgrade for most of them, given that it's set 100 years, as if this was a show 100 years into the future, yada yada. That being said, it's still a good premise of like a movie short, like Kamer's J and Zeto were back in the 90s. I would think it would be that same route, like again like a miniseries kind of deal. It makes sense. If this was just a full series, to have Kikai getting the kids to a human state, which was the whole premise of Kikai. He's basically their Kamer's answers to Metal Hero, 100 years overdue, to be honest with you, if we're going in that kind of context, for Toei scheduling. Again, watch the episode yourself on Jino. It's really good, despite a lot of the plot focus of having to see him. But in Shinobi's case, it's really good. They actually have a bare bones, like, ninja story. It's very good. The concept for the writer belt is more bottle focused. I guess how you do a ninja vanish kind of deal for those TMNT 1990 fans like me. That being said, I haven't seen episode 2 yet. It's currently subbing right now on my laptop, so I'll check that out later. But I also know that it also has their own original secondary writer. Now I'm hoping that if it goes that same route, maybe they'll have themselves an original dark writer. Given that it's a mini-series, they probably won't have enough time to do it, but if they do, that would be pretty cool. Also, since there are future writers I'm talking about here, there are going to be a lot of character designs. They're going to use some past suits in a Kamen series. I think Brain is also, I think his trailer just showed up as well. I think he's a legacy character for Drive, if I'm not mistaken. I'll leave the article down below to give you the proper context. Overall, with Shinobi, I was really more or less synopsis focused, because I want to save anything I don't want to talk about for the spoiler section. Hopefully when I get to the finales of these miniseries. And with a proper camera. Yeah, Shinobi so far, loving it. 9 out of 10. And yes, the 9 is mainly because it's better than Geno so far. I'm not mad at Sogo, and just for my little tangent about Geno in general, Geno is a better Decade knockoff than Decade himself, because Sogo actually has emotion instead of sitting resting bitch face with Decade. So that being said, go to my bad poster here. I never really got around to talking about these posters. To sub the channel, go to my way better Spider-Man poster to check out what's going on so far in Bat Month with Jason, with Batman Returns, and see you, I think, Friday, maybe Saturday, for for Batman Forever. Hopefully with the camera, and hopefully with my editing back up and running. Now we got the memory card and all that. So that all being said, I gotta get dressed. I got chores to do. Take care, subscribe, and yeah, Final Vento Retro! Yeah, that was the one time I needed the camera to help me out there. Ryuki versus Aside. Take care and subscribe.